out today, take this car off. Never dealt with this guy before, but it's hard to find somebody who knows how to mess with the old schools, and he said he worked in a speed shop, so take it out and see if he can get this car set and get this thing tuned up. So I'm gonna have this thing, try to get it over there, because I don't know if the windshield wipers work or not. As always, I got drawers. I'm still going through the electrical on this car. I might have to replace the whole inner dashboard wiring harness. I'll see. But let me get this thing fired up and get it out here. Today, dropping got a pallet sitting there, dropping the Wildcat off for the tune-up. So I'm gonna turn it around here, bring the tarp so I can cover it up till he's ready to do something with it. But I'm gonna just pull up here, get it in here, drop it off. Got a lot of work to do to this thing, guys. Generator light staying on, the horn keep flickering, so I gotta pull this off. But I think I'm gonna change the whole wiring harness in this car, guys. I'm gonna pull this cluster panel here and put all new wiring harness from the fuse box all the way out, and cause he just got so much, you know, so much stuff messed up. So let me talk to my guy here and see what he's talking about. What you doing today, my man?
I'm doing good.
All right, so what's your name?
I'm Chris here from A+ Automotive in Sturtevant, Wisconsin. We're gonna try and get this 1970 Buick Wildcat run a little better here for you. We're going to adjust the carb and the timing and get this thing running like it was intended to run.
All right.
Get some of these drivability issues taken care of for you.
There you go. So hey, when I came talk to you the other day, you told me you don't mind me fanning over. That's gonna be your new building over there, right? So over there, guys, when that's all completed, he'll give you the address here. But that's gonna be his new shop over there, guys. That's a beautiful shop. And that was built from the ground. I seen it going up. I'm like, who putting that big old? And when I talked to you, that's you over there.
Yep, you gotta keep up with the demand here.
Oh yeah, so it's going good, huh?
It is, it's getting there, and we're busy. We're trying to just keep up with everything going on. It's hard to find people who work on these old cars nowadays.
Man, that's why I'm hoping you the man, because, you know,
carburetors.
I know quite a few guys, and, you know, the car club and everything. I'm not a member just yet. They want me to join, but I told I ain't got a car done yet, you know.
You got to keep one for yourself.
There you go. So, so also, you sent me over to JR Muffler.
JR Muffler here in town.
Yeah, because I was going to take it out to Lake Geneva. You told me about them, and they hooked me up. I let them know you sent me, and you know, so
they do great work at a great price. They're second to none, that's for sure.
Right. So I'm gonna see how you do with this here, man. Perfect. So All right. So now, do you want me to bring a breather? I could bring a breather and just...
Yeah, we could do all that, put it on afterwards for you, make sure that, you know, nothing gets down inside this carb.
Okay.
Yeah, if you've got one, I would definitely recommend we'll put it back on after.
All right, yeah, because I got to paint it up, but just to get everything running for now, I'll bring it out, put it back in. So, all right, man, well, I appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm hoping you can get the job done. I've got confidence from talking to you, you know, so, because you say you might need it a few days because you want to do some cold starts on it.
We got to button up that cold start, make sure that's one of your complaints, get it working right.
Okay, all right, my man. Appreciate it, Chris.
No problem.
All right. I got the Wildcat back over here by Chris's, and I put that new carb on there. So I'm just trying to think we got a little fine little tuning to check out here today. I think I'm getting better at filming. I might have to get those heads redone. One of those valves smoking pretty good in there. Don't tell me it didn't do what I said.
No, it did. It did it one time,
But see, this carb ain't been adjusted yet either, you know. It won't even burn out. I won't even burn rubber when it's moving, but...
It'll burn rubber. I just got the brakes on.
Oh, okay.
Check a few things out, all right?
All right. Yeah, if you didn't have time, I was just gonna leave it or whatever. I just figured I'd run out here since I had off today.
I got
you know. So.
Well, let me just check a few things real quick, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Run good. Run good. Besides that, you know.
Yeah, and the time that it did it for me was when I was just like punched it straight to the floor. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see what's going on with that. I assume that the carb is probably good, but we'll check and make sure the adjustments. Could be a timing issue. Maybe there's an issue with the distributor if it's not advancing fast enough.
Oh, okay.
That could be an issue that could cause that same thing too.
Oh, okay. Because I called Buick Bob this morning. He'd been out of town. He said he put brand new, you know, the metal, the timing chain.
Yeah, he did a new timing chain.
And everything in there, so, you know.
Yeah. There could be an issue too with the timing advance inside the distributor though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we'll see what's going on with that. I know I looked at it when I was in there. Everything looked like it was in order.
Right.
But we'll just make sure that it is advancing properly.
Like it should, yeah. Besides that, it's running good, man. I mean, appreciate you turning me on to the carb lab. I went down and talked to, you know, he was real nice yesterday, and
yeah, he's good.
He got the exact carb for this car. Like, I didn't have the one for the 70, you know, the part number. He gave me the exact carb.
Yep.
So
I know, and I have issues sometimes, and I'll call him, and you'll find out he'll run carb or he'll run intakes and find out that you have the wrong one. And
right.
Like, no, this is the right number one that you're supposed to have in there.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just throw things on there and think it's going to work.
Gonna work. They're
Yeah.
not the same, exactly. So,
even though they look the same, they're not.
he told me he'd do carbs on airplanes and everything. Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
And he's real busy for boats in the summer.
In the summer? Oh, okay. I got you.
So, but yeah, no, he definitely knows his stuff. That's
Well, I appreciate you turning me on to him, because I called him, went right down there, and it was a Sunday. He said, I'm here.
Yeah,
I
he was
brought
there
him
on Sunday even.
Yeah, and he said, I just take your whatever carb. I gave him 2 carbs.
Yeah.
And he knocked off like $30, you know.
Yeah,
So,
it's a core. Yep.
you know, for the 2 cores, $15 a
I've
piece.
got a
So,
few sitting around. I should bring them in there and sell them to him too.
yeah,
Old
yeah.
ones that I don't use or need. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good idea. That way I can.
And then I burnt all the old gas out of this thing.
Yeah,
and
it
got new
smells
gas.
much better.
Yeah, got all the old gas out and everything, so.
Yeah, that gas was smelling a little funky in there. I can smell it out the tailpipes.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Hang tight. I'll look at it.
All right, thanks. So do you do ACs on these old?
I do.
Oh, really? Okay.
If we can get all that in order too, convert it to the new refrigerant, which works better.
Okay.
It's more readily available too.
Well, I appreciate you taking out the time. I just said, let me stop out and see what he's doing, you know. If he got time, if not, then I'll leave it, you know, so.
We're here, we'll see what we got going on real quick.
All right. Yeah, I took all that
I was
loose.
gonna say, yeah, I had it all nice.
I got the original
Yeah.
things that I'm gonna put on there. Yeah,
When
yeah.
that time comes.
After I get it, yeah, soon. It's starting right up and everything, real good, you know.
Yeah, it is.
It's not surging like it was either, you know. So.
I know, yeah. Yeah, that was bugging me about that.
And I think it was in the carb though. I'm not
was.
100% sure,
It
but
was,
I
yeah,
think it was.
It was in the idle circuits of the carb.
Now what he did tell me down at the carb lab, he said, I asked the warranty, he said, I'll give you a year warranty. He said, but if you run old gas through there, so even though Kai might have rebuilt the carb by me running that old gas through there, the way he sound
Could have
been my problem. So now I just learned something. You get all that old gas out of there with the old carb on there before you put a new carb on the car.
Even if it runs,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
that's what's best to do. You don't want to get that junk inside there.
And that's what he said. He said, I'll give you a year warranty, but he said, if you run old gas through there, he said.
Same boat.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're actually looking really nice. Coming up,
Yeah, just
as I'm adjusting it,
yeah.
it's liking it, it's happier with it. Our idle's raising higher now, so we can close this a little more.
Yeah, because I did that yesterday just to get it to run halfway decent, you know.
Yep. It was close, but it's up a little. See, it idled down, it didn't like that.
Yeah, yeah. Got one up there, huh? So now what is this doing? Just being hooked up to the...
So this is the timing light. So this is giving me my RPM reading so I can see what the engine's doing too, engine speed wise.
Okay.
But also you can use it to check the timing.
Yeah, that's
now,
what I thought they were for, but
yeah,
this one is...
It does both, yeah.
Okay.
And now, I mean, we already know the timing is set, so your timing is good, but what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and check the advance. I'm going to see if the advance is slacking. This one is hard to see though. It is advancing. It's advancing pretty good too, a decent amount. So I disconnected the vacuum.
Okay.
So now we have no vacuum advance. We're only checking for the mechanical advance. And it is advancing. It advances a little bit. When you give it heavier, it advances more.
Yeah, I see it there.
I don't know if you can see down there with the camera, it moving. So now we hook it back up. Vacuum advance is also moving it. We are getting a lot of advance though.
And then it eventually idles back.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so we are getting a lot of advance. That could also be that issue. Maybe too much advance too quick is causing it to bog some.
Okay.
You'd have to probably talk to Buick Bob about that. I'm not 100% familiar with these big block Buicks.
Right.
Okay? You don't see them as much as you do the Chevys.
Right.
But I'd assume it's going to be pretty similar. They're going to want the same because they're both GM.
Right.
So to me, it seems like we're getting a little bit too much advance too fast sometimes.
All right.
And I'm wondering if that's our issue with that bog that you're getting.
So what causes that?
There's on a lot of these cars there is an adjustment on that distributor.
Oh, okay.
That could be done depending on the setup.
Right.
So if you talk to him and see what he says you should get as a max advance, and then talk to him about that, and then he can probably give us some good info and we can adjust that for you.
Okay. Okay.
And then see if that helps. But I'm gonna go take it for a spin. The carb was off a little bit.
Okay.
So we're gonna see if that helps.
All right. All right.
The next one. Yeah.
I just come to check on you, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you Buick Bob's number though. He'll have all the parts you need.
They gotta find I'm actually getting ready to go pick up some balls on it for it now.
Yeah, I think she's running better.
Oh yeah, she's loud good.
Yeah, she running better.
Got drums in the front and the back. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's original. It's original.